Welcome back to June Empties. This is where I share the products and items that I used up for the month. As always, links to everything will be in the description box below this video, as well as on the corresponding blog post, which is always your top link to shop from. If you're ever looking for something, please let me know in the comment section and I will be sure to get that link to you. If it's no longer available, I will find an alternative, or I will just share with you it's no longer available. I also periodically share what I'm wearing, maybe a little bit of makeup, accessories. I recently shared a couple of videos where I talked about my cross necklace. I shared some other details, and that video was a great chit chat. I've had a lot of great topics lately, so check them out. Also, please be sure to subscribe to my newsletter if you're not. Every time I film a video, a newsletter goes out, but I have two big newsletters that go out each month, usually the last week of the month or the first week of the new month, where I share the purchases that I made. So for example, tomorrow, a newsletter will go out where I share everything that I bought throughout the month of June. Paul throws his in there, and then come back on Friday for another monthly edition where I just do a recap of different things throughout the month, any note cards I wrote, appointments I had. We just returned from a family vacation. I will have nuggets about that. So it's really just a reflection. And again, that will be on Friday. So tomorrow, purchases I made throughout June. Friday, recap of the month. If you're not subscribed to the newsletter, there will be a link in the description box below where you can subscribe. Okay, let's dive in. June empties. I used up an eyeliner pencil. I don't know if this is still available. I sure hope so, because I don't have another one, and I'm really bummed because it is down to the end. And then I think the actual pencil part, the actual product part came out. Sometimes that will happen with these pencils that you sharpen, but I'm okay with retractable pencils for some things, like my eyebrow pencil by Anastasia, which I will link, and I'll link the color that I use. That's retractable. In my recent lip products and lip tutorial video, I talked about how I like some pencils to sharpen and some to be retractable, and I kind of cover that in depth, and I'll have that video linked. But this is the NYX Faux Blacks collection for eyeliner pencil, and this is in Burnt Sienna, and it is such a unique brown. It's like a brown, well, kind of think of burnt sienna. I mean, that would make sense if you can picture that color. But I've always loved this pencil if I want to apply it to the waterline, because it's not harsh. So sometimes if I just want a little bit more dramatic eye, this is a great pencil. I just don't know if it's still available. So I need to check because I haven't done that yet. And then I used up some rubber pads for my eyelash curlers. Again, I use 2 eyelash curlers every time I do my makeup. I will have both of those eyelash curlers linked. And I try to replace my pads every few months. You know, I only wear makeup a couple times per week. So I'm not using my eyelash curler daily, but I can tell when they are just not crimping and curling the way I'd like, and it's time to update pads. You'd be amazed how many people didn't even know that you do that. Like your pads go bad. And I've already replaced the pads. I talked about these in my recent video where I shared my recent purchases. So rubber pads, replace them, and just, it's nice to always have them on hand. Another pencil, this is my favorite go-to, wearing it today, lip pencil, one of them, but this is probably, if I had to choose one lip pencil, this would be it. Same thing, it just kind of came out because it's just a little stub here. But it is Palladio lip pencil in rose, super, super affordable, maybe $2.99. I've been using this forever, probably over 10 years. I'd love to know the first time I bought it. I wonder if I can look at that well, I was buying it at stores before I started buying it on Amazon. But this is what I outline my lips with, and it's what I use today. Please watch my recent lip video because I cover everything in depth, as you know I always do. I never fail you in that department. Details, I will not fail you. Used up a razor cartridge refill for my Gillette Mach 3 razor, which is a man's razor that I've used for years. I will have the Gillette Mach 3 linked as well as the refills. And what I do is I keep track how many days I use this. I put it in my Google Task and it just rotates every day and I update it. And I typically use a razor cartridge about 21 days or 3 weeks. Also used up a Cetaphil moisturizing cream. I use this product not only on the body, but on my face as well. I tag team it on the face with my Palmer's Cocoa Butter Oil for face. It is such a great last step to my skincare. I will have the oil linked along with this. And then I also use this for body. Paul does too. He uses this product on his face and on his body. This was recommended by our dermatologist. When I use it on the body, I add in a little bit of my L'Occitane supple skin oil. You know how much I love that. Many of you have even gifted me that product, and I am so grateful because I do go through it. So I will have all of those products linked. This little handbag here, this clutch, which I've had forever. 15, 20 years, I'm really not sure, and I believe I got it at TJ Maxx. Well, I used it a couple of weeks ago, and I have no idea why, but it literally started falling apart. It started to fall apart. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm really bummed. I even love the inside, the fabric in the inside. I have no idea what caused that, but that doesn't work for me. So I don't know. I have a donation pile. I may just donate it because it may work for someone, but I love this color. So I will have some clutches in this cognac type color linked for you to check out if you're in the market for some type of clutch or small handbag in this color. Used up an Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Black Fever, always on repeat. See, nothing's coming up, always on repeat. I have two. Here's one of them. Two that I'm currently, one I carry with me on the road if I need it, and then one I keep in my little makeup stash, but always on repeat, and I use this on the waterline. Emptied an Opalescence Go Teeth Whitening System. I am on an auto ship for this once per month. How many come in here? It is a 15%. And I do, 15%. I don't know. I can't find it. Maybe 8, maybe 10. And I use, really, I'm on an every other month. I don't know how Paul has it set up, but I use 1 to 2 of these per week. And it is an expense to keep up with, but I find it to be worth it. My teeth being nice and pearly white is really important to me, especially with what I do. And I don't have teeth or tooth sensitivity, so I've been using these for years. You've heard me talk about them, and yeah, wouldn't be without them. You are looking at an empty container of my Transparent Labs BCAA glutamine in sour green apple. I am on auto ship for 2 canisters every month, but I periodically skip a month because I'm not in need of them. And I actually just got my box with my 2 new containers. Haven't even broke the seal, but here's an empty. And you know it that I am going to have a product open. This is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in Vanilla. I have more Laneige lip products. I love this line. I will replenish
what I need in November when Sephora has their fall savings event. I have plenty to get me through until then, and I keep a tallying list. But yep, scraped this out, and great product. Donna Karan Cashmere Mist Deodorant, always on repeat. I already have 2 of these open because I always use 2. One in my get ready area or my bathroom, and then I keep one with my workout clothes for when I get dressed in the morning. Such a great deodorant. I've been talking about this for years. Retainer Bright Dental Appliance Cleaner tabs for our dental appliances. Both Paul and I use these little tablets. We both have permanent trays from having Invisalign. And I now have a bite guard, so using it for that too. Perfume sample, and this is such a lovely scent. Chanel Gabrielle Essence. What a fantastic scent. Would I consider buying this in the full size? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely. Beautiful. Sebastian Shaper Plus Extra Hold Hairspray. Empty. I buy this in the full size, and I also buy it in the travel because if I travel, I want to have it with me. And I already have a full one here that I showed recently in my recent purchases video. So always on hand. We have an empty and we have a full. Another product I cannot be without, and I already have a new one open and another box waiting to go. It's the Smashbox Contour Palette. There's a contour, bronze, and highlight in this palette, and this is pretty typical where I have a little bit of the highlight left, which is okay, no problem. Still going to throw this out and already using a new one. Love this palette. These are some little grooming scissors that I use that just are dull, and I had Paul try to sharpen them the same way that he sharpens our knives for our kitchen, but it just didn't work, so I had to pick up another one of these. Here's an empty container of Beverly International UMP Ultimate Muscle Protein Powder and Cookies and Cream. This is the only protein powder that I have used in my diet for, 18 years maybe, but she's empty and I always keep this on hand. And I pretty much drink a protein smoothie that I make in my NutriBullet. I'll have my NutriBullet linked. I do 1 scoop of this cookies and cream protein powder with 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter. I will have the powdered peanut butter linked, and 10 ounces of unsweetened almond milk with about 5 ice cubes, and it is delicious. Delicious. Emptied a papaya enzyme. This is a digestive enzyme that helps to break down protein. Because I'm on a high protein diet, which is what I prefer taking papaya enzyme, and they're chewable and they taste really good too. So that's a bonus. Well, there you have it. June empties. Again, links to everything in the description box below, as well as on the corresponding blog posts. Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter and get tomorrow's monthly purchases. All right, have a great one. I'll see you later this week here on YouTube, and be sure to watch me on Instagram stories. Take care.